Hello, my name is JB. I'm standing in the back of Shirley and Richard's house. They called us in a while back to do a room addition, a kitchen addition on the back of the 1912 house. So the first thing we did was we came out and we took a look at the site that we have to work with. And we discovered right away that this is a difficult site. We have a garage in the back, we have a sauna, we have literally no access in the back from the alley. So then we looked at the side of the property to see if we could get through there with our equipment, and we could, but it just barely fit. When we're building an addition on the house, one of the biggest challenges we always face is to make it look like it's seamless, like it's always been there. And the older the house is, the harder it gets to do that, especially when a house is 100 years old. And so to meet this challenge, we called our architectural designer and John to develop the plans for us. And the plans included making the roof lines work, making the entrance in and out of the home work, and building a foundation underneath to hold it all up. After we get the architectural design work complete and we built out the space, the next step in the process is to build out the interior space. And for that we brought in Carmen. Carmen is our interior designer. She was able to bring together Rich and Shirley's vision for the space into the floor plan and cabinets that you see here today. One of the challenges with the older homes like this is while we want to retain the character of the period and the look of the period of the 1920s and 30s, we still want our modern conveniences. So in this kitchen, we have a few of them. We had to hide the dishwasher behind one cabinet. We have a freezer drawer that we hid behind another cabinet. This kitchen is actually quite modern, despite the looks of the 1920s and 30s. And it was a lot of fun to see how Carmen brought that together. After we have completed the kitchen design, we now have a floor plan and we have cabinet design. So the next step in the process is to bring Troy and Joe into the picture. Troy and Joe have a cabinet shop that's second to none, and they created these cabinets for us. Every detail in these cabinets, inside and out, exactly matches the owner's vision for their kitchen, as well as the period of the 1920s and 1930s. And not any cabinet shop can do that. If you walk into this kitchen, it's like being transported back in time to the 20s and 30s. The construction process is complicated, especially for a larger scale project like this. One of the beauties of the Apex team is our trade partners. We have handpicked our trade partners and put together a team of the best for every one of the 25 steps in the construction process. And that includes your wiring, it includes your plumbing, it includes your tile work, it includes your cabinets, of course, the trim work, the paint, you name it. The floor plan on this project was really tricky. Where I'm standing right now is probably the most difficult part of the plan. The homeowners wanted a bathroom on the first floor. Most of these older homes don't have that. They wanted a door that was separate from the kitchen. They wanted separation between the kitchen and the bathroom, so we built in a kind of an entry slash mudroom, if you will, to separate the spaces. But it seems to work out pretty good right now. We have the bathroom behind me. And lest there be any question about this phone, I need to tell you that when I do pick this up, we have a dial tone, and this phone actually works. It should go without saying that keeping a project this big running smoothly is a challenge. No one is better to meet that challenge than Matt. Matt has a very deep experience with project management. He's very resourceful, and he's excellent at managing the challenges and surprises that we have every day. And I heard over and over again from Shirley and Rich how much they appreciated his over and above efforts that he displayed and demonstrated throughout the project. This project was very unusual. It was very much out of the ordinary. We had to ask a lot of questions of Shirley and Richard to try and get an idea of what their vision was. We wanted to see their vision. And so after asking a lot of questions, I was able to assemble their vision in my mind and then assemble the appropriate Apex team members to meet that vision. And most of the folks that came and worked on the project with us really enjoyed it because it was so different. It was challenging, it was fun, it was unusual. It turned out absolutely beautiful. But the most important thing is we did what our core purpose is as a company. We listened to the client, we try to understand what they want, and we build it the way they want it built. But ultimately, we're here to improve the quality of life here at home. After we finished this project, I don't know when it was, maybe a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I walked into the backyard and I looked around and I recalled the construction mess that we had back here. piles of dirt and lumber all over the place when we started. And now that we're done, I walked into the backyard and I looked around and it just hit me. This is a storybook yard. And I felt like I was just pushed back in time about 100 years.